Welcome, traveler. If there's any being that haunts one's nightmares, it's the Wendigo. This terrifying spirit, primarily derived from the tales of the Algonquian tribes, is the manifestation of starvation, destruction, and cannibalism, bringing ruin to whoever it touches. While there are varying descriptions of this creature, its origins and its behavior, it continues to capture the gruesome imaginations of horror fans and cryptid hunters to this day. The creature modern culture knows as the Wendigo is known by several names, depending on which tribe's lore it's taken from. Wendigo, Witigo, Witiko, and Witigo are all semi-common, and each generally translates to the evil spirit that devours mankind. Their appearance also differs between stories. Algonquian legends describe it as a huge creature formed from ice, cold to its soulless core. Algonquin Wendigo are skeletal, deformed, and missing lips and toes as though frostbitten. Ojibwa legends give the Wendigo a more human appearance, though they remain much taller than a normal human. Their skin is stretched over their bones and ashen pale. Their lipless mouths are filled with horrible teeth, and the scent of death and decay surrounds it. Let's explore more. No matter what its outer appearance is, most legends state that a Wendigo is the result of an evil spirit that possesses a human after they resort to cannibalism to survive. Settlers or hunters trapped in the wilderness in the winter could have been compelled to cannibalize dead comrades for food, but the consequences for these actions were dire. Other legends extend the possibility for possession to those who are greedy or gluttonous, as the Wendigo are symbols of unending hunger and destruction. Despite their reputation for being ravenous beasts, Wendigo are by no means stupid creatures. They are reported to be incredibly intelligent hunters, tracking prey for great distances. In some legends, the creature can follow a lone human for hours, placing its feet in their tracks so there's no evidence of its presence. Some traditions even state that a Wendigo can mimic human voices, and will call out to prey in the voices of their loved ones to lure them close. If you hear a voice in the forest and you know you're alone, don't turn around. It's hard to pinpoint the exact origins of the Wendigo legends because they're derived from oral traditions. But we do know that they appear in the lore of multiple tribes, including the Algonquin, Ojibwe, Eastern Cree, Saulteaux, West Main Swampy Cree, Naskapi, and Innu. There is also evidence of the Wendigo in a Jesuit relations document from 1661. The report describes an ailment unknown to us, but not very unusual among the people we are seeking. They become so ravenous for human flesh that they pounce upon women, children, and even upon men like veritable werewolves, and devour them voraciously, without being able to appease or glut their appetite. This is believed to be the first description of a condition known as Wendigo psychosis, which is a rare psychological condition that afflicts people who belong to tribes where the legend is present. The symptoms are things like paranoia, fear of becoming a cannibal, and an intense craving for human flesh. While the disorder is extremely rare and debated amongst the academic community, there are cases in history. While stories of humans afflicted with Wendigo psychosis dropped almost to nothing in the 20th century, sightings of the creature are still reported semi-frequently in Canada. In northern Ontario, there's a town called Kenora that's been given the, perhaps unwanted, title of Windigo capital of the world. Many people in the area have claimed to see a Wendigo lurking around the town for decades, and there are sightings as recent as the 2010s. There are also some sightings reported across the Canadian prairies and down into Minnesota, though they're much more common in forested areas. Do you fear the woods at night? The fear of being trapped with an unknown creature? Or do you look inside and see a cannibalistic nature? We want to know. Thank you for taking this journey into darkness with us. My name is Sid Myers. This is Lore Thrill. Sleep tight.